Knocked away from Evan Bouchard, and Brooks scores! Andrew Mangiapane! Fired around to the near side for Michael Stone, scores! With Zach Hyman, they look dangerous, and it's played back to Dirk, scores! And Edmonton is on the board! And now with McLeod, Zach Hyman, bluffed up, scores! Yessa, Puliarvi, settle, Nugent Hopkins, hit by Hyman, scores! Stops it, play marker, 3 straight to Gaudreau with an answer, and it's tied. Goal to fend off elimination in round 1. A big goal here, they get another. Keith, back to Draisaitl, calling for it, Bouchard, score! Michael Backlund, shot, score!
After a video review, there's no goal in the play. The puck was taken going out.
Minutes into overtime in Game 5, and McDavid scores! Game winner!
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I am extremely happy. The Edmonton Oilers, oh my gosh, come on. The Edmonton Oilers beat the Calgary Flames. Are you kidding me?
You kidding me?
Are you kidding me? If you gave this, like, if you told me that like 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, nope, no way, not a chance. Calgary Flames, they were the best team, you know, the second best team in the West. And so many people picked them to win the Cup this year. They're built to win. You know how many times I heard that? So many times. But no, the Edmonton Oilers, I don't know what happened. The Edmonton Oilers won. They won. No shit. Holy crap. They freaking won. And I could not be more happy. This is just amazing. If you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I just want to say a quick shout out to everyone in the last video I did. It's kind of popping off for me, at least right now. And I just want to say thank you. That's super nice. So I appreciate that, guys. Keep the support going. And yeah, let's keep the channel growing. It's nice. I love it. So thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, Oilers, let's go, man. I mean, just come on. This is insane. The Calgary Flames were, you know, picked by so many to win the Cup this year, to go to the finals. I watched so many YouTube videos on it, so many YouTubers saying it, a lot of analysts, pretty well everyone, you know, the great one, Wayne Gretzky, that's what he said. I think that was a little reverse psychology, though. I honestly think he was like, no, I'm not going to jinx the Oilers. Put this pressure, you know, because I'm the great one, right? I'm not going to put this pressure on the Oilers, so he didn't. He put it on the Flames, and the great one, a little nice little checkmate there. That's what that was. So yeah, it was crazy. What happened? Did the Flames, you know, take the Oilers too lightly? Is that what it is? Are the Oilers actually a good team? I don't know. I really don't know. But they sure looked like a good team, man. And it wasn't just McDavid. You know, I know the Flames fans or the Flames players even were like, oh, we got beat by one guy last 3 nights. Well, what guy was it? I honestly don't know. Leon Draisaitl led the Oilers in scoring in that entire series. So was it him? Or was it the guy who led in goals? Or was it the guy who had goals in 5 straight games? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it was insane. Connor McDavid. Who else but Connor McDavid in OT? And who else from Leon Draisaitl with a nice pass? Best passer in the league. It's crazy, and I just want to say a quick shout out to one of my subscribers who I know, Cully Cross. Shout out to you. I've been keeping pretty humble all year. You've been shitting on my Oilers, and look at us now. The Oilers advanced, and they beat your Flames. And I believe it or not, you said about like in January that the Oilers weren't even going to make the playoffs. So this is, I believe in karma and the hockey gods. You know, I was keeping my mouth shut the entire year, and look what happens. Look where we are. So sometimes you just gotta zip it there, Cully, because look where we are now. Let's go Oilers, baby. So I just wanted to quickly say a huge shout out to Cully. He's been a huge supporter of this channel. Yeah, it was insane. I honestly, that was one of the greatest games. Like, just so much. Fastest 4 goals in NHL history. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I was like this, and I was like this, and I was like this, and I was like this the entire game. I was so like at ease, or not at ease. I was just, don't even, there's so many headlines. And the goal, was it a goal? Was it not a goal? I don't know. That's going to be one of the most controversial things in history. It sucks that it had to, you know, go down in that way. People are, you know, Flames fans, they're going to be using that for years to come. Oh, well, the goal, he didn't kick it in. But it's like, at the same time, we're up 3-1. It's not like it was 7, you know, best of 7. Well, it was a best of 7 series, but it's not like it was game 7. You know, it's like the Flames, you know, they were kind of sucking. So it's like, if they're going to use that, it's like, whatever. Honestly, Did I think, I don't think it was kicked in. I thought originally it was a good goal. There was one angle you could kind of see, it was over the shoulder shot. It looked like Blake Coleman, like last second, kind of inched his like foot a certain angle. Is that a kick? I don't know. But obviously he had intention of where his foot was and where the puck was, so there is that, you know, and I don't know. I'd hate to be the ref regardless. It went our way, and you know, that's kind of in the name of the sport. You know, I remember back in 2017, the Oilers got a call from Ryan Kessler. It didn't go our way, and you know, it sucks, but it's like, it's not just the Flames. This happened to the Oilers in 2017, and it's a shitty feeling, but I mean, what can you do? It's one of those things that, you know, you don't really ever move on from it, but there's not much you can do about it. So that's, it's unfortunate, but you know, regardless, they still, it's not like, you know, the Oilers were winning, and that's, you know, to tie it up, the Flames did have a chance to win that game regardless, but they didn't. Connor McDavid, he did. So that's great, and I just, it was just so crazy. McDavid and Draisaitl, like I said, they just popped off in this series. I'll try and find the stat I read, but it was crazy. Leon Draisaitl is now tied for second all-time in points per game in the playoffs with Mario Lemieux right now. So, you know, just talk about how great McDavid's been, and then just listen how, like, and then you don't even realize how good Leon Draisaitl's been. He's just so under the radar. I want to do a video about him pretty soon here, because he's just honestly one of my favorite players ever. He's so under the radar, and he's one of the best like shot callers like in the entire world. And I'll get into that later. But yeah, Hyman, you know, I kind of want to talk about Hyman as well. 5 goals, or goals in 5 straight games. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if that's a record. I think it might be. I don't know. I'll have to fact check on that. But Vander Gain, no slowing down with him. You know, leads the entire NHL still in goals with 12. It's kind of crazy. Smitty battled and he won us the game. This is just insane. It's not like he played unreal. He was okay at times, and there's times he wasn't. Roll it.
And then a missed play by Smith and a long shot that Smith unable to.
But yeah, you know, he battled and won us the game, and at the end of the day, he just had to be better than Markstrom, and I'm sorry to say it, that wasn't hard for him. Like, he's a pretty crappy goalie, but Markstrom looked really shaky. I don't know what it was. That's one thing. Obviously, me and Brady are going to get Epi going here. I want to hear his thoughts, and I know some of you guys would as well. But I don't know. I don't know where Markstrom went. That was clearly not the goalie we saw, you know, throughout the whole regular season. So I don't know what happened. It was just in his head. But it's interesting. Now you look at the series, how it went. Do you wish you put Vladar in? I don't know. That's a question for a Flames fan. Maybe I'll ask that to Brady when he's here. But yeah, so that's obviously one of the biggest reasons the Oilers won this series, was because Markstrom just was not Markstrom. So yeah, it was crazy. And then kind of just lastly, I just want to say Yessi and Nurse, they came through with big goals. You know, I kind of talked about in the last episode I did. Seems like every other night, one Oiler or 2 Oilers is stepping up when we need them most. You know, Keith in game 1 or game 2 of the Flame series, so he got 3 points. You know, like, it's just insane. The right player at Nuge, like I talked about, the Nuge came up with 2 goals. You know, and this tonight or the other night, it was Yessi with the goal and Nurse with the goal. And yeah, so you just love to see that. You know, everyone's chipping in at the right time, and it's like all the pieces are falling together at the right time. It's perfect. If you're an Oilers fan, you gotta love it. So this is great. They advanced to the Western Conference Final for the first time since 2006. I was 8, and I'm not 8 anymore, as you can see. Playoff beard's coming in a little rough. It's not as thick as Brady's, but that's the thing. It's still playoff beard. I still have mine. Brady shaved his. But yeah, I was 8 the last time that the Oilers were in the. I don't really remember much. I was probably playing on the park. Obviously, there was a little hype, but you know, I was just a kid essentially, so I wasn't, you know, as into it as I am this year, obviously. And yeah, it's just so good to see they advance and they get to play the Nathan MacKinnon, the Colorado Avalanche. Wow, what a series that's going to be. I'm going to talk about that a little later in an episode. I'm just going to focus the whole series on a preview of the Oilers Avalanche, because man, McDavid, MacKinnon, that's going to be insane. And it all starts Tuesday night at 6 o'clock my time. Thank God, early games are coming in. That's great. So yeah, that's pretty well all I got for this episode, guys. If you're an Oilers fan, if you're a hockey fan, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. This is amazing. Like I said, the support's been pretty good for the last few episodes I've been doing, so I really appreciate that. It's nice. And yeah, I got some videos coming out this week as well, so if you like what you're seeing, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Let's go Oilers. or Flames or whatever team you like.